Yes, sir. About to get started, y'all, in a second.
I
Are you
think I'm
good,
back.
King? Man, it just started tripping.
No, listen,
We're
I
about
can
to get
hear
started and
everything y'all
everything.
was saying. Y'all bust on my. I hope you don't get mad. I wasn't tripping.
No, I was saying,
Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
what
you're
I
right.
I don't know what I pressed, but
No,
yeah, that would kick me out for sure, for sure.
nah, it's all good, man. Appreciate everybody hopping on. We about to get started in a second. We just waiting for CD to hop back on. But we got some good stuff to talk about. I know you know, there's a lot of people that, be listening to the podcast and stuff like that. People say we don't drop enough. And we got some good stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about, some the top teams that we've been seeing so
Uh,
far. Oh, there you go right
Miss
there.
What's up, Miss Erica? Can we talk about my
Hey, Miss
barber?
Erica.
Bro, my barber
So
did his thing. That's what he did do. You hear me? Shout out to London too, man. London and my barber. Y'all did y'all thing on this last Thanksgiving cut, man. Talk. You hear me? But come on, though. Y'all see that? Like I said, y'all see that LA Soul up there, man?
He coming
so
in good, get straight to
like I,
recruiting.
Talk, man.
like, like I was saying, man, so we about to, talk about some teams that we've seen so far that's looking pretty good. Gonna highlight some players and honestly, what we said, like a huge matchup that's coming up later on in the season, that we're gonna discuss. But definitely, if y'all have any questions y'all want
What's
us to ask,
up,
hey
Kabi?
Shakai, we got something for you too, Shakai. Me and CD talked about it earlier. But definitely, if y'all have any questions, comments, feel free to throw it out there in the chat. We'll respond to it if we have time, man. But man, how y'all feeling, man? How
Man,
you how
I'm
you feeling,
feeling
Joe?
good, man. Season, season kicking off the right way. All my teams that
Can't hear you, bro.
You went mute on us, Joe.
You might be blocking the speaker. Come on, man.
You can hear you now.
Yeah, we can
all
hear
right,
you.
all
You
right. Now,
good?
I don't know if y'all heard about what I said, but I'm feeling good, man. All my teams getting dubs, man. All my girls in the LA Soul program, I want to say we'll combine probably like about 16-2 right now, man, to start the season, all. So yeah, man, we feeling good.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
I
What
feel
about you,
good,
C?
bro. I mean, basketball season back. I get to, see a whole bunch of different teams since my baby gone to Florida. So just checking them out, trying to do my little eval and, just stay relevant in the game, That's all. But I'm feeling good, dude.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Me and you, we watched that good matchup today between Madison Prep and Carr. Definitely went back and forth. The whole game. I was texting Joe the whole time, like the scores and all that stuff. Um, but how you felt about the
I
game?
thought it was a tough, good game that both teams may have needed right now. A good starter kit game. That was tough. The refs were bad. So just something to go off of. Because when I coached, I told my team we playing against seven every time. So we not complaining about fouls and stuff, but I look at games like that. You can't worry about the refs. They're gonna be bad. Period. They can't do no right. So it was a good game. It came down to the end, you know, and I know we're gonna elaborate on the game, but I like what I saw. I like what I saw for sure.
What about
All
you,
right,
C money? What you saw there, man?
man. It definitely like I was shocked when I first got there. Madison Prep they was beating them by like 8 when I first got there. I got there towards I think the end of the first quarter, and it was like 15-7 or something like that. Prep was winning, and I'm just like, I didn't I didn't understand like how they was winning, and then gradually, Carr they just kept playing hard and they kept the game close, in the first half. But then I think it was a 3-point game, and then Madison Prep hit like a buzzer beat at halftime. And to me, like Carr wasn't even playing that good in the first half. Like they just was playing hard. Like they wasn't like Cass wasn't really, scoring like Sanai hit a couple buckets, but they really wasn't playing like Carr basketball. And so it just the fact that they were still in the game, that was just a testament to, good coaching and how hard they play. But then in the second half, that game really was going back and forth. It really could have went either way, but shout out to Carr for pulling out that dub. To finish it off. But
Carl showed me something tonight, man. I like Carl, man. Carl sleeper this year.
Nah, facts. But what's Zan? What we doing? We getting to our starting five. What we doing? You heard me? I got mine on page.
So before we get
to that early.
Get to the starting five.
Yeah. Before we get before we get
there,
since we talking about Carr, let's talk about that huge district game that's coming up in January between them and Curtis. I'm not saying Carr's for sure gonna beat them, but it's going like Curtis not gonna just run away with the district like they did in the past. I think Carr got something to say about it. Side note, I coach at Mount Carmel. We're gonna talk about that another day, but Curtis not just gonna run away with it. That's all I'm saying. What y'all think?
I mean, if you call running away with it going undefeated in district, well, they gonna run away with it. In my opinion. Like, I mean, I think Carr's tough. Carr closed the gap tremendously. And I think with Sanai Bean being there really helps them, make them a championship team to me. And the way Cass is elevating, Cass look good today to me, bro. Like she showed me she can, which I knew, but she showed me she can handle that weight, of being a number one and going and get a bucket when it's time, making a good play when it's time, So they got a solid team.
Man.
They got a solid team, bro. And they beat a good Madison Prep team, a short Madison Prep team. They don't got everybody, Brooklyn them gonna ball. They could ball, Gabby. You know what I'm saying? The other little guard, they really could ball. But Carl, they gonna make it interesting, I would say. My prediction would say Curtis. Curtis gonna be tough for any team in the state. But
of course.
But Carl with Sanai makes it huge. I like the matchup. Sanai played great today. Like Sanai played real good, bro. Fade away. I mean, she made nice jumpers. She was scoring around that rim. She was rebounding. She was blocking shots. She a difference maker, bro.
Yeah. And how tough was that play? I think it was at the end of the third when they trapped Cass and she like split it and made the pass, and then the other girl made the extra pass at the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer. That was part of the play of the game. That was part of the nicest play of the game.
Yeah. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carl.
Good. But listen, man, let me say my opinion on shout out to my Curtis girls, man. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm high on Carr this year. Like I think Carr definitely they got the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really lacking in too much. I'm not sure how good their shooting is, but, like with Michaela, with Cass and all them, you know what I'm saying? They got the pieces.
Michaela didn't play today, too.
So, yeah, if Michaela would have played, yeah, that would have, that's another 10, 12 points, you know what I'm saying? It can come that way. But Curtis is just a different beast. And I'm not Curtis is just a different beast, man. Like, Kiki, I used to fuss with CD so much about, man, Kiki can't just shut everybody down, man. Like, man, dudes, I swear to God, Kiki can shut down LeBron James if LeBron walked out there. You heard me? Like, so I'm like, though, she can't shut down everybody. But it's not even about her shutting some people down. It's about the wear and tear that she put on you for the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, to where once you hit that fourth quarter and she didn't pick you up full court the entire game, it's like how much left you got in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Curtis tough, man. They really they play a respectful style of basketball. They play a style of, I'm gonna pick you up full court. I'm not trapping you. I'm not helping. You can't
See,
go past me. You can't do nothing on me. You know what I'm
with
saying? Like,
Curtis, your margin of error is
it's
very, very slim.
foul trouble,
They
right? I
gonna
Yeah.
think foul
put
trouble.
you. They gonna put that pressure on you, man. If you don't have no real good guards and y'all ain't disciplined and playing
Yeah,
patience, and they gonna get it out you.
bro. They don't deny ball. They don't box in 1-0. They just straight up,
They
look, I got you,
gonna
and
get it
we're gonna
out
let the chips fall. You know what I'm saying?
you.
Like,
It's,
so yeah, it's but I betted Michaela, man. Michaela got a $50 bet, man. I say I got Curtis, man, at least double digits, man, to win the district.
that
It
was
did,
it. So that
but it's
Cup
crazy.
game,
I can see Cart easily in the final four of the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how tough I think Cart
Mm-hmm.
I
is. I
think
think,
they play at Curtis too.
man, they could have played.
Let me
They could
see.
have
Hold
played
up.
anywhere,
I
bro.
They got
No
a match.
lie, them girls.
mean,
No
yeah,
foul
but I'm
trouble.
saying
Foul
that
trouble will
makes it
determine that
tougher
game.
to me. That makes it tough when
I
they new gym.
agree.
You know,
Yeah,
At
yeah,
that'll
Curtis.
be a game. The fans should come to the game. You know, it's gonna be tough.
yeah. And we definitely in the
January
building, man.
30th.
I might LA Soul might go live on that game, man. We definitely gonna be in the building.
Yeah,
That's a
I,
game,
I hope I'm in town for
man.
it. I
Tell
hope I
Kai
can be
push her game back, man. You hear me?
there.
They gotta respect that Curtis game, man. But besides that, can we get to the starting five, man? My paper's ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's
go,
get
bro.
some.
Go to your
Let's get
starting.
some. You
So we're
know,
gonna talk about basically, because I know we're gonna have to break down why we think this team is in the starting five, right? And it's early on in the year, so a lot of teams 4-1, a lot of teams 5-0. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a lot of stuff we see on paper so far. So before we start, stay out y'all feelings, man. Real for
no,
the
get
kids.
in your feelings.
Listen,
That's what
no,
it.
I'm
Man,
saying I don't want
get in your
Coach Joe
feelings.
love the kids,
I'm
man. Coach Chad love the kids.
cool.
CD love the kids. I don't want the kids to see us. No, I don't want
Nobody
the
heard
kids to
about his
see
feelings
us,
though.
man. You pick this team is better than no, man. We talking just basketball, only
That's
opinion. You
fine.
feel me?
Cool.
Responsibility.
I mean, I don't have no,
No, yeah,
dog
in
in the
real life,
race
yeah.
here.
But all right, so
But
let's get it, man. So look,
hey,
I'm gonna start from 5.
Wait, so
yeah, how you
wait.
want to do it,
Let's
Chad?
give
Like
a
how you
disclaimer.
want to lay it out?
Yeah. So let's give a disclaimer. So this is like top 5
Yeah,
regardless of class,
hey.
right? Just your 5 best
It's
teams.
preliminary. I mean, we just getting going. So
Yeah. I'm saying right. Like Stephen they be saying on First Take, the list is fluid. That it could
yeah,
change from one
yeah.
week to the
It's something to
next.
go off
So
right now.
just right now,
We
Prove
good?
us wrong.
I'm good.
You
So
know.
I'm gonna start at 5. I'm gonna start at
Yeah.
5. My 5th best team right now in the state. We just talked about him. I like Edna Carr, man. I like Edna Carr. I like him. I know y'all say that's the sleeper for y'all. I like him. You feel me? Like, I like everything that they bring.
So should I give my 5 next, and we just go like that?
No. Let Joe go all the way through.
All right,
So
cool.
so so I like Edna Carr. No facts. No, that's smart. We could just do our 5. You hear me? Because all the way, I don't want. Yeah, man, that's smart. Real rap. Cause look, so my 5 is right now. I'm gonna tell you why. I like Edna Carr. Like I said, they got the pieces and they got a chip on their shoulder. Like, they feel like this season a revenge season. Cause all the people, you know what I'm saying, when Cass was a freshman, they bullied them. You know what I'm saying? It was 15, 20-point losses. And now they doubling back and giving all them teams the same 15, 20-point losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like Carr's my number 5 team of the week right now, man. Like, they 5-0, coming off a big win versus Madison Prep. Man, like, yeah, I got them at number 5, man. Who your number 5 team is, see?
It's crazy. My number 5 team at the
Man,
come.
come on now.
At the come, bro. I said sleeper,
Good
but
mind.
I think they one of the best teams in the state right now. I mean, that's my opinion.
I like it, man.
From what I saw, I think they one of the best teams in the state right now. Edna Carr, that's 5 in the state. Now, of course, I haven't saw Huntington, Parkway, Walsman with my eyes this year, but I'm familiar with
Right,
what's going on.
right.
You know,
Facts.
I'm familiar with what's going on. I talk to people that way. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Oak Grove, Carolina, all them. So, this the state. This ain't New Orleans or nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
But this.
Yeah, we not being
So
biased, man. But Carr came out swinging so far, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I didn't
Well,
expect you to have the
since
same
on
5th pick as me.
No, that's my
Come on,
fifth team too.
Man,
Though the
come
man.
on,
Grizzlies, but
Chad.
Come on, man.
Damn.
like I just think, but I don't think they're a sleeper at all. Like, and like we've been saying, Cass doing her thing. She seemed like she playing with a chip on her shoulder. Sanai is a huge pickup for them. And then I like the way they play because just as a coach, like of course we in the district with Carl, so I gotta kind of pay attention to how they play. And it's like the fact that they can literally some things that Curtis do, like
Yeah,
they pick you up full court,
yeah. They,
but then they switch to the
they put that
2-2-1,
pressure on you.
and then they'll throw a 2-3 zone against you if you can't shoot. So like, they no disrespect to Madison Prep, but when they went to the 2-3 zone, they was really letting one of the girls in the middle catch it. And their coach was like, man, no disrespect, but she don't want to shoot. Like, don't even guard her. So to me, that says a lot about coaching as
Yeah,
well as the talent.
They
yeah.
So
coached
shout
Shout
out
up.
to
out.
Carl.
Curl got him going. And
No,
just
He do.
denied you.
He,
They already got perimeter defense. Cass and the other little girl with the color hair, she played tough.
Jay,
And
I think her name's Zia.
yeah,
I think she found me. Yeah, I think that's her
and
name.
the other little girl, she played hard on defense. I don't know her name. I ain't familiar with her, but she was doing her thing.
No, I like.
So they and you got to get there, then score over
Yeah, it's
Sanai.
tough.
So no easy
That's tough.
yeah,
buckets.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's no
yeah.
real easy
Yeah,
buckets, man.
Shout out
yeah.
to
No, that's
Z.
definitely tough.
That's
So we got the number 14, right?
Yeah.
how, I think we're gonna go a little. I think we're
All
gonna
right,
differ
my
on
number
this one.
14. I got Zachary, right? Listen, I got Zachary because they're another team that got it. One, they battle tested, right? Two, with Ava and Tierra, that 1-2 punch over there is a tough one, right? And they got other pieces. They got a decent big over there too. They got, you know what I'm saying, some young guards that's tough. Like I feel like that core, yeah, man, they tough. Like it all depends on the matchup that they get before they get to the Final Four and all that. But man, if they get a good straw, I can see them easily in that Final Four, easily in a championship game. Because one, they play hard. Two, they know who they are, right? Like they know Tiara could be the best overall player on that team, but she knows Ava might be the best scorer on that team. So I'm gonna feed my score. I'm not about to force feed it. I'm not about to do none of that. Like they one of the, to me, top 5 coaches in the state. Like I like Zachary, man. They deep enough. They're a solid team, and I think they probably lost
I
one
love
game
Zach.
so far to Lafayette, which listen, basketball all up in the air because
They
Tula
lost
not even in my.
to Zach. They lost to
I
Lafayette.
think so. I heard from one of my Tula parents that they lost to Lafayette. Then Tula doubled back and beat Lafayette, and I ain't even got Tula in my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's a bit, but that's just no bias right now. But yeah, man. So I got Zachary at number 4, man.
All right. My number 4. I got Warsman number 4,
Mm,
which
all
is
right.
their top tier team year in year out. We all know Ramaya, the point guard. Anya, I think it's Anra, I think her name
Yeah.
is. Can't remember her name. She's solid, real solid. I think they lost the big girl. I think she went to Southeastern or something. But Walshman, they look like they've been playing well. They beat Caroline them, Oak Grove. I want to see they. I think they got a couple good wins already. Early in the season, but
Mm-hmm.
we know
They recently lost to
they coming.
somebody, but I forgot who they lost to. They recently lost to one of them top teams, like which,
Yeah, I think you told me they lost to Parkway or
Parkway.
something.
Yeah, it might have been Parkway. Yeah. But we're gonna keep Parkway on the hush right now, man. But yeah. So Walton ain't a bad pick. I like Walton.
Well,
I just didn't see enough of them yet, but just talking to a few
Yeah.
people,
Same.
they up there.
yeah,
Who you got? Who you got? See?
I'm gonna give them the respect.
You said we keeping Parkway on the hush. That's my top. That's my number 4. Parkway. I think they're gonna shock some people. Just from what same thing. I haven't seen them play, but what I've been hearing, like they playing some good
I ain't gonna use
basketball.
the word shock, man. Shock
That's,
is crazy, man. I ain't gonna state champs 2 out of the last 3 years. I ain't gonna use the word shock.
but I'm saying like they not they don't got the same, all the
Yeah,
same
they
strength,
they got
that they
they
had.
got arguably the best kid in the state.
The bully really, man, she make a difference, man. Dakota
And
make a difference. Like,
Dakota like that,
yeah,
man.
so
Yeah.
that's a good number 4. That's a good number 4, man. So we had number 3, right?
Yep.
Yep.
My number 3. Dang, I don't know my paper at, man. My number 3. Oh, dang, I don't want to get out of it and they don't let me back in, man. I forgot who I put on my notes as my number 3, man. I don't want to guess a person. See, go who?
Well, look.
Yeah, go. Let
What's
me
your
see if I
number
can go
3?
back to my notes. Yeah, go to your
Yeah,
number 3.
get it,
See,
Joe. My number 3 is Parkway. I got Parkway 3. I got Parkway 3, of course. Dakota.
I'm back. Y'all can hear me?
Zara. They got Zara. Yeah, we hear you.
All right, back.
You
I see.
know, I'm not really sure who else bringing that heat, but them two right there, Dakota and Zara, and I heard they done beat. I think they beat Southern Lab
Mm-hmm.
and Washman or something.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
that, that's tough. That's tough.
So I go with
Yeah.
my number 3 then. My number 3.
But
Shout out to my girls, man. I love them. I got John Curtis, man. It's my number 3 right now, man. Like just they whole flow, they whole style. I don't know. I saw them win against a good JS Clark team, man. Like that I saw Mandeville, barely beat. And man, they made it to where JS Clark shouldn't have been on the same court as them. No lie, dog. Like the score really was so ugly. But the only thing with John Curtis that makes him not my
that's 38,
huh?
37. Uh-huh. Wasn't it like 38,
No,
37 or something,
so this
like that?
no, I'm talking about JS Clark. So I'm not talking about this Lafayette Christian game.
Oh.
So this Lafayette Christian game, literally, I talked to Jailer and Janaya. It was foul trouble. So that's their biggest thing. So me and Marcus, and I'm saying my tulip parent, we literally talked about them staying out of foul trouble, right? Because they only 5 deep. Like I swear, they throw the little white kid in there for 5 seconds just to give somebody a breather. If she right back out, and I'm saying like so. And the coach, shout out to coach, man. She don't listen, man. It's sometimes it's about, you know I'm saying, the less you know, the better it might be. That she do not switch it up. She like it could be 17 fouls up there, man. Man, coach, man, pick up full court, man. They gotta fill us the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Like she do not switch it up. And it works for them, you feel me? Like, but that's the only thing that can make them not my top 2 team is literally because they're not that deep, and foul trouble can play a huge part in that type of environment. I ain't gonna lie. So that's my number 3 though, John Curtis.
Gotcha.
So my number 3 is Zachary. Basically for all the reasons that you named, Joe. Tiara, one of the top kids in the state, and for some reason, like I just feel like she's not talked about enough. And then they got really good size. And that's something that you need. In that non-select class for Division I, man. So shout out to Zachary.
You guys see you already did your number 3, huh?
Yeah, my 3 was Parkway.
All right. So we had 2.
That's 2.
Yeah.
My number. Oh, get you.
So my number 2 is Southern Lab, and I got Southern Lab strictly from what I saw them do to Walker. Even though Walker
Corey back,
down.
man. Don't do that to Corey.
No.
Corey watching this.
No.
Corey, chat hate, man.
No, I'm saying
man,
no,
and
that's the respect that I have for
Walker. People whoop Corey, man.
So it's like I literally saw somebody. I never saw a team guard and contain Walker the way they did. And they seem they're pretty healthy. So it's like I just like Southern Lab, man. I think obviously we talking about top 5 in the state, but it's not too many teams that's gonna
listen, man.
That's gonna beat them.
With Southern Lab, you literally got basically arguably 2 top 3 players in the state in each of their class on the same team. You know what I'm saying? With Shea and Asia.
Yeah.
Like so, and then you got great shooters around. You got people that don't rely on them to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, that's a great pick. That's a great pick.
Southern Lab, my number 2 too.
All right. So no, and I respect that.
They coming with it, bro. I ain't lying. They are coming with it. They playing like they're the best in the state. They
picked up a loss
they
to
playing like
somebody. Oh yeah, they picked up a loss to my
they
number
living
1.
like that. You know, so Southern Lab, my number two, same pick.
No, I respect that. So my number two, I think I had Southern Lab too. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I
come on,
do.
man.
I got Southern Lab as my number two. I would have. It's crazy. I would have put him number one if I see them do that to Walker in the middle of the year, right? Like even talking to
Yeah,
Corey,
I
I
got
don't
you.
think that
Makes sense.
I
Walker's
don't
gonna
know
be
who your
so.
number one is, Joe. I think I know who Chad number one is. I don't know who your number one
I
is.
no, I y'all said it 5 times. I just never called them out yet. You feel me? I ain't never called my number, but y'all said it. You know what I'm saying 20 times. Cause me, my number.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
All
already
right.
know who your number one
So
is.
Southern Lab my number two, right? So everybody can agree to that. So my number one. Let me start my number one then. You heard me? Since we all
Hey,
know. So my number one is Parkway right now, right?
Parkway.
And it's literally
Yeah.
because it's about who you beat, right? Like they've really gone against top talent and they're really beating top talent. You know what I'm saying? Like they're beating Walsman, they're beating Southern, like they're beating top talent. So I gotta give them the nod right now. Like because I know a lot of people like, man, all they got is Dakota over there. I didn't see them personally, but for them to beat the top talent, how they're beating them, and they're 5-0 coming out of that, it got to be something in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard that Dakota's probably the most fearful person. Like people really fear her when they playing her, because one, she's gonna pick your best player up for whether it's a Cherie, whether it's a Maja, it don't matter. She's trying to pick up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that alone, a lot of players not doing that. A lot of players, they don't want to be on no highlight tape. They don't want, you know what I'm saying, get embarrassed. She not caring about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I feel like talking to, Superstar Hoops, man, I feel like literally her team followed that energy. Right. So I couldn't pinpoint besides the kid, Zaya, I think.
Zara.
Played for
Yeah.
Zara. She played for Parkway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how much her development, you know what I'm saying, came, because she had potential to be a top 5 player herself, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, them girls so far so good. Like, and it's literally about who you play, and they've been playing the top talent and they've been beating the top talent. So I got them as my number one team of the week, man.
Cool.
On you, CD. What you
I
got, CD?
got Curtis,
You
bro.
Say
got
you know
Curtis
I
number
got.
one?
Yeah, me
Curtis
too.
number one. I got Curtis number
Ooh,
one.
talk to me. Talk to
I
me.
mean, bro, if you had to go with experience and being there, they've been in a chip the last 8 years in a row. These girls been in the chip the last 3 years in a row. Same girls, you know what I'm saying? So
Ooh, you know who we
they,
missing?
they
Ooh, we is missing one, boy.
yeah, we missing a
No,
couple.
we
I got
missing
some more.
one specifically
I
though,
got
man.
I got no, yeah, I know who you talking about, but they sitting right outside the top five today. You know what I'm saying? Today,
We
you
missing
know.
one. I think when the season over, they gonna be in that championship for sure, for sure. We gonna say after.
Yeah,
'Cause I want to make
I
sure this not
I
Chad
feel the
number one.
same way with somebody not in the top five. Feel like they're gonna be in the championship too,
Yeah,
but
Chad,
this
who
ain't
you
number
got, Chad?
motivation.
I got Curtis, and
Man,
I'm
y'all
gonna
must have
just real
talked about
quick
this
why
at the
I have
game, boy.
Curtis. No, and I'm just it's some of the same reasons CD said. Like until they show me otherwise, like
They just
they
not
gotta
deep.
be
That's the
in the
thing.
top.
They not
Who
deep at
deep
all.
though?
So all right,
Who deep?
Southern
I,
Lab
I,
deep.
How they deep?
Zachary deep.
How they deep? They got six
Who
players. They got seven
you saying
players.
Southern Lab?
I don't know one high school girls team who deep.
Huntington,
Who could?
which we didn't mention.
Who?
Huntington. I think Huntington. That's who I was saying.
I went
No,
back
I'm
and forth
saying
about putting
deep
Huntington in there.
wise. All these teams are good, but who's really deep in girls basketball? I don't who deep.
No, I think a lot of teams, the teams that we mentioned, right? I think they can at least go 7. Curtis can't go 7. And I'm not even saying 7 that can give me a bucket. I'm saying I can put in the game and they can do something. Curtis really goes 6. We're really 5.5. So that's the
I
only
don't
reason why I don't have them number
I
one.
don't think that I don't I feel you that I feel like that should play a part, but I feel like nobody deep in girls basketball. So if I got five experienced players, one or two get in foul trouble, I still probably have more than you on the other team.
No. I'm gonna disagree on that one. I watched them play. See, I was like, first of all, it scared me because Jalen started holding up back. So I'm like, oh no, Jay about to be hurt, right? And they had to put the other little white kid in. Man, I'm talking about loss. So not no disrespect to the kid, but she wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe in the middle of the
I
year,
get
maybe
it.
she started getting her footing right, but I
You
don't
tell
know.
me when John Curtis had a team, that's they had to do that every year. They win it.
Yeah, true. But I felt like it was fire to have a Janaya or even a Jalen when she was coming off the bench. You got some real heat coming off the bench right now. It's like, I don't know.
That
But
ain't
I'm no, listen.
deep though. That still ain't deep because you got one coming off the bench. That ain't deep to
No,
me. You
listen,
know
man.
what
When
I'm
you got
saying?
the best player in the state in the starting five in Chicago, and you got anything that's above average coming off the bench, that's deep. Like,
I guess
and
that's your
you know how
definition of
big
it.
I am on Janaya. I said Janaya was gonna be the 20-point scorer this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you had that coming off the bench, this kid is a freshman, got a Southern Miss offer. That was your bench. That was your 6-7 man last year, right? So it's like that was
Six
deep enough.
man. I mean, a starting caliber person came off the bench. Yeah,
And
but
I
that's
don't.
it. Six.
That's all they had last year. What about your girl? No, she graduated with heaven. I mean, she did
Man,
with true.
six. So to me, nobody deep. Like how Walker used to have two teams.
Yeah. Not true that. True that. True
That's
that.
it's like it's nobody deep. Like Walker would have it. Like I can't really remember nobody who just deep. Like
Not
you
true.
got you gotta have your starting five ready to play.
Yeah,
Like it,
played
in girls
25,
basketball, you
25.
gotta have
Yeah.
your goons ready to play.
So look, how about on
Yeah.
our first edition? Let's name two off on the bench. Then now, so we did our starting five. Let's get two on the bench because
All right.
I'm gonna get beat up for it if I don't. Shout out to my Slidell girls, man. Y'all listen, y'all
My
5-0. Y'all. I'm saying beat a good Mandeville team. I feel like any
Five and
team that got Alana on it. Alana just dropped a triple double on Mount Carmel. You know what I'm saying? No shade, right? But any team that got a kid like that
That's
on
it.
it, right? Shout out to Slidell, man. So I'm gonna go on the bench right now. I'm gonna go Slidell, and I'm gonna go Huntington. Huntington and Slidell on my bench right now, man. Like we ain't even mentioned Vanderbilt Catholic or nothing. I ain't really see too much of Vanderbilt yet, man.
So so I with Vanderbilt, and this is no disrespect, but until like they just can't never get over the hump in the playoffs. Like and like I like how they play, but until they get over the hump or until they show me something, then no disrespect, I'm just not a
I
believer yet.
mean,
So
to
um
I feel you, but to like believer and stuff. No, I'm Vanderbilt Catholic top 10 team in the
Yeah,
state. That's
yeah,
just
yeah,
that's what it is.
I'll give
Top
you
10
top 10.
team in the
I'll give you
state. I
top 10.
feel like, but my outsiders, of course, is Huntington. Huntington could be the best team in the
Yeah,
state.
yeah.
I
They
they
just.
ain't in my top five today, and I didn't know they lost the girl Jayla. I didn't know she wasn't there.
Oh, damn. They lost it
That's
through
big to me.
injury or through
No,
a
I think
transfer.
she had another school
Oh,
or something.
damn, damn. But hey, no, that's a big
So
piece. That's a huge piece.
that's big. I didn't know that.
I just saw they
Like
went against Legion Prep, huh? In the little
they
Donkenville
played
tournament.
Faith Family and Legion Prep.
Yeah, man. So listen, they're gonna be so battle tested, bro.
Man,
Like, and that's how I used to think. I used to big shout out to Walker when they used to go play Donkenville and all that. I'm like, well, you're gonna be battle tested. Like, win or lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, nah, that's dang. I ain't know she dipped though.
she that and Huntington got two losses already. Like Walsham and Southern Lab, and I think they lost both games in Texas, but we ain't gonna hold that against them.
Yeah, yeah.
We ain't gonna hold that against them. So
yeah, yeah. That's
it don't
not
even count.
on their
But the
record
two
anyway.
losses early with
Yeah.
Huntington, I gotta keep them out the top five. I
Now,
can't just give it
respectfully,
to them.
respectfully.
But mine, I'm gonna give you three. I got Huntington. I got Huntington, Zachary, Oak Grove. Caroline gonna be tough.
I heard,
She's gonna be tough to
I
beat.
heard. No,
Oak
she gonna win the
Grove,
championship. Whatever division she in, like in that little small,
yeah.
she's gonna win the
And,
championship for
and
sure.
Madison Prep. I got
I think
Madison Prep outside.
I think
So that's four I gave you that. you know, top 10.
Once
You know,
Prep get their guard back, once Prep get Shorty back, that got the little ankle foot injury, I think they're gonna be deadly. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Like, cause
prep, prep
yeah, they're
nice,
gonna be
man.
deadly.
They got
I'm
guard
to my
plays.
dog,
They got,
Corey, man. Once Corey get them right, you heard me? Once he get them right, I don't
Yeah.
know, Corey. You all gonna be that.
yeah, we
I
got
know.
a few, you know, familiar ones who not top
Wait.
tennis right now, like Ponchatoula,
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah. That's
No, not,
Ponchatoula,
not
Walkman,
Walker. Walker in there.
Huntington.
Walker.
No,
So you said
Oh,
his.
all right. You
I'm saying for
giving
me.
your extras right. Yeah.
Yeah. Walkman. Um, who I just said, Ponchatoula. You know, always they to me they always got a chance. Like just their style of play and you know, Coach Trish.
Yeah.
You know, and I think Walker gonna do something, man. I think they gonna do. They gonna figure it
No,
out.
they've been whipping. Even though I don't know the talent that they've been, but they've been back to 68 to 17 and people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be, you know, not big
I
talent
think
right now, but they definitely
Walker make some noise for real against good team.
he the
Man,
goat.
I gotta just send,
Corey, some
you know,
some gift cards or
yeah,
something,
bro.
man.
Cause Ariana, it's
Give
gonna
him
be hard on her,
a
bro. It's
water
gonna be
slide.
hard on her, man.
No, they just gotta get my girl Clay to look at the rim. No lie. If she just look at the rim to be aggressive, a layup, or float, or anything, that's gonna change the whole dynamic of that team. Like, but if you can guard her
Even
at the free throw line, it's like it kind of jumbles up your whole offense. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, like if she just look at that rim or at least attack it,
They
yeah,
just
that'll
not
change
deep. How
everything.
you say deep? To me, deep is right what they need because they can come put that pressure on you, keep fresh legs. They gonna have some shooting. Corey gonna run some unbelievable shit that get kids open all
In
day.
fact,
They
fact.
just didn't look the same, bro. So
No, and listen, they went against arguably could be the best team in the state first game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
yeah,
like you ain't even got your foot
Hall of
under you
Fame
and you
game.
going
Yep.
against them that can guard 1 through 5 at all times. Like,
yeah,
man, Shay, that kid tough. I was a non-believer in
Man,
Shay, man. That
when
kid
she
is tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was so big on Cherie that I was
yeah.
hating on everybody else, man. And once I took my glasses off and I was able to see, I'm like, man, that kid is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but
So next topic, y'all. I mean, you know, since we talking about, you know, certain kids, like just kind of I want y'all to name, like, I'm not saying the top 5 or nothing, but just some kids that like you've seen or
no,
heard
so
that's
listen, I'm
just
gonna name my top
impressing you,
5 kids I've seen so far this year. So I'm not gonna put it
seeing
I'm
with
not
your
gonna
own
put it in
eyes.
order, right? I'm not gonna put it in order.
Yeah.
Cherie, obviously, like the kid is a bucket, right? Shayla,